lots of times.
He's a producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.
Boom, we here. Let's get it.
Oh, damn. Jump scare. Shit.
Welcome back to another NBA season. Let's get it.
So if you're new, those were the music stylings of our guy, Mr. E. Loden, aka Elijah, one of our lovely co-hosts here on Baller Central. But hey, like John said, NBA season is here. Right now, Celtics and Knicks are attempting to play a game because right now it's belt to ass whooping. But
Let me turn that on. Are we losing that much?
By 20, right? Yeah.
I mean, hey, we letting them, stretch.
There is still plenty of game left, so I'm not gonna say it's complete. God damn, Jason Tatum made another three.
Whatever. He finally showed up after
he
should have been the summer of Jason Tatum. Was it? I
blame Steve Kerr.
I question that. Should have been the summer. Oh yeah, I just saw the three. Well, where the hell's Cat? Cat, where's your three at? Oh, you know who we missed? Dante DiVincenzo. His three raining. His three would have been raining today.
So yeah, welcome to the NBA pod. We're switching things up this week just because I'm gonna be on a flight in a couple of days, so we decided to move things around. Today will be the NBA live pod. We are gonna be recording the Thursday NFL pod and uploading it Thursday like around 1, and then I believe our pick'ems around 5. So just a different stuff. Make sure you follow our social, stay in tune with everything. So if you're new, welcome. You can follow us on our socials. We're also going live right now on YouTube and Twitch. Also, we're live on all the audio platforms. So today, NBA live pod. Thursday, NFL pod. It's be recorded, so we won't be live because I'll be out of town. And our NFL pick'em for week 8, I believe, will be live that Thursday at 5.
It was Thursday. Is it 5 or is it 1? My bad.
So I'm gonna upload the NFL pod Thursday at 1, and then our NFL pick'ems at 5. So you're getting 2 NFL pieces of content for the price of 1 day. So, hey, enjoy. So, with that being said, John, how are we doing today?
We're doing confused. All right, Phil. When Sunday night was a hard night for John. All right, I've gone into a sports tailspin where now I'm just wearing things that I think would match, but have no remnants of what it is. So I'm wearing a Chicago Cubs shirt with a Giants hat, and we're just taking sports day by day here in New York. All right, we're celebrating the Liberty win, which is amazing. But my Liberty hat got stolen 2 months ago.
Damn,
it cost $35 to get a new one. So it's hard to be a Liberty fan out here because you can't even wear the hat. I might go to the parade and see if I can get a free one. Who knows? But it's
some are saying the one got stolen. So
I mean, crazy. You know what I mean? Like it. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? The Knicks are down by 22. But I got hope. It's a long season for NBA, and I can't. Well, you'll hear my reaction on Thursday about how I feel about the Jets and Giants. There's a lot to talk about there. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Excited. How are you doing, Phil? You're probably on top of the world right now. But
Absolutely. I'm feeling great right now. It was the ring night for the Celtics. They raised the banner. They got their championship rings. Jason Tatum. John said it was supposed to be the summer of Tatum.
Should
And
have been.
look what happened when it wasn't. Jason Tatum, 23 points at the half, 6 threes. So, yeah, Steve Kerr, you idiot. Thank you, Steve Kerr.
I mean, now we get to see Jason Tatum do his thing in Boston, which he's been doing. You know what I mean? A lot of people were talking smack because he wasn't the MVP, and now he's going to show a lot of
in the
people
Olympics
up.
as well. So, yeah.
I mean, first of all, let me tell you something. He is sharper in his tools. All right, he's ready.
Yep.
All right. I feel you're a little glitchy right now. I don't know if you want to
Me?
pause for a second, but
I'll fix it. Keep going.
Okay.
You're good.
Cool. No, I think you fixed it. All right, cool. No, but I don't know. I have a lot of expectations on Jason Tatum this season. They keep growing and growing. He won a championship last year, and they're gonna keep going up, and because he either meets them or comes very damn close. So hell yeah, congrats to Jason Tatum, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the year.
Gotcha.
Phil, what are we doing first? What's our first thing?
We want to talk about NBA since the NBA pod is
exactly
NBA season is here, but we want to make sure that we show the WNBA some love. We want to make sure because their season just ended, so we want to make sure we talk about them first. So the NBA finals just wrapped up. It was the Minnesota Lynx, who was a four-time champion, and New York Liberty, who were looking to capture their first ever title. Crazy with Brianna Stewart.
After a lot of smack talk from Vegas last year. A lot of smack talk from Vegas.
Because Vegas were trying to three-peat, but that didn't happen. So, but it went to 5 games, thanks to a lot of different players. Sabrina Ionescu hit a game winner in one game. Nafisa Collier went off. Caleb McBride went off. Stewie went off. Courtney McBride. Jonquil Jones. She had a hell of a series, 17 points, 7 rebounds. And a lot of people are questioning the validity of this outcome. Basically, some calls weren't called near the end of Game 5, which is their Game 7, since they only play 5 games total. And Liberty won. And a lot of people are claiming that rigged, yada, yada, controversial calls. And the commissioner of the WNBA happened to be dressed in a New York City-style dress. So, John, how do you feel about all these accusations of?
First, let me address the elephant in the room for the NBA fans that are here on the WNBA dime. We deserve 7 games as if we're going to become WNBA fans.
I think
they're going to be like that.
Like I don't 5. Know if
What'd you say?
I think they possibly will. I think they are getting it next year.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It's rumor.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't want to compare this to a Mickey Mouse type of ring, but we're evolving. Do you know what I mean? The WNBA is evolving. We should have a 7-game series. Okay. Let me just put that out there first. Secondly, all right, there have been a lot of talk with these calls and these officials in this WNBA. And, you know, I mean, first of all, I'd like to make the statement. I don't think the commissioner of the WNBA was showing favoritism, more trying to show fashion at a time when she should not have put fashion out there. No offense. I don't mean to be like that. It was a lovely dress, but like realistically, she kind of showed favoritism in a Game 5, like in the last game situation. And I think that's where she end all be all went wrong. But I don't know. I'd say there are a lot of different calls missed. I think, don't get me wrong, it kind of was a travel call to tie the game up by Stewie. But I think there was a lot of calls missed in Game 2 and a lot of calls missed in Game 4 and a lot of calls missed in Game 1. You know what I mean? I think this refereeing was horrible. And I think that's the one thing that the WNBA needs to address if it continues to go on and it continues to evolve. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a lot on the players, but I think even more it's on the league. And the league dropped the ball with this one, and especially with the Liberty's first championship. I'm a New York fan, and I don't want any controversy. They deserve this championship. End all be all, Phil. You saw how they performed throughout the series. They are the WNBA champs. So it's just
minus Sabrina.
I mean, hey, that one game, Phil. One game. Everyone has a bad game. You know what I mean?
Sabrina Ionescu.
She went 1 for like what?
She was struggling the whole series. So basically, everyone was given the Jason Tatum treatment.
Not the whole series, but yeah. I mean, to be fair,
John. If you check back the stat,
Phil, I get what you're saying, but we didn't give Jason Tatum as much flack as you're giving Sabrina Ionescu. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying that she performed poorly in the finals. That's it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
she did.
I get that. A lot of people expected her to step up and be that one person, hence the Jason Tatum comparison. But I also don't believe it was only on her, and I think she's got a lot of finals to go. You know what I'm just saying? Like I think that was more of a Stewie final. I think that was more of a
it was a John Claude Jones final.
Jonathan, yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of other people, and I think she did help with passing the ball around. Her facilitating still helped. I mean, it wasn't like top tier. I'll give you that, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But and the last game was bad, but it's just I don't know.
But
it's
I'm glad you brought up the whole travel situation, just because I think there's a clip of floating around the Aces versus the Storm championship. Near the end of the game, Asia Wilson has the ball, clearly travels or carries, and they didn't call that. And it was like the last shot of the game close enough. So, and that wasn't called. So
it's bad officiating.
Bad officiating at this point. The Liberty deserve it. The Lynx, they had plenty of opportunities to win that game. It was going back and forth the whole time. And it went to overtime, I believe, game 5. So just missed opportunities. You can't. You got to play well enough so you don't put the game in the referee's hands. That's for all sports.
The one thing I'll say to stay unbiased about the situation, because I am a Liberty fan, but realistically, if they call travel on that play, game's over. Minnesota wins, which would have been crazy. Do you know what I mean? So I mean, really, when it comes down to officiating it, like I get you could have won in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter. You could have put more points up. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like. We saw it in the NFL with these pass interference calls through. Like they're ruining the game. We saw it in the MLB where they didn't blame the Astros and they let the MLB just let them slide. You know what I mean? And then we let Angel Hernandez go for like 3 or 4 years out and ruin sports. Like it's just like they're ruining the game that we love. And we realistically just want to play a fair competitive game. And like you couldn't, there were like 3 or 4 games in this series that you were like, what the hell is up with this officiating? You know what I mean? Like it, regardless of who you're rooting for, and it's like this is embarrassing. No offense, I don't mean to be like that, but like WNBA is better than that. I don't mean to be like that.
Yeah, but otherwise, congrats for the Liberty for winning the championship. Yeah. Also, congrats to John Claude Jones, your Finals MVP as well. So
she did amazing.
Yep, her and Stewie was playing pretty well. Shout out to Nafisa Collier, one hell of a year as well. Tons of accomplishments. Defensive Player of the Year, et cetera, All-Star as well. So, hey, this Minnesota Lynx, they proved why they had that championship caliber. They're like a 5-time champ. Well, obviously with Maya Moore, but they showed that they had that championship DNA. They played very well against. A lot of people didn't expect the Liberty to drag this series out for long. People were expecting like what, maybe they win it in like 4. People were expecting like a 5-game series.
Minnesota is a small town, but it's a big town for basketball. Do you know what I mean? Like there are a lot of these like small
market WNBA team is better than the T-Wolves.
I mean, that's what I mean. And it's like it gets to a point where you're looking at it like this is kind of embarrassing. Like the Knicks, like the Nets, like the Liberty won in your home court. You know what I mean? Especially like I don't mean to be like that, but like get it together. Like I mean, I'm watching the next game right now. This is like they should be watching that Liberty game and going, oh, wow, you see everybody there? You see what it felt like in the Garden? You know what I mean? Like I want that back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. But let's move on to the NBA. Let's start something else. As much as I love talking about the Liberty, I do. We'll be covering more WNBA next year, and we'll be way more on it. I think. Are we gonna do the league again, or what do you think?
Absolutely. Also, hey, some people might be on their way. Paige Beckers. Yeah. Others, I think, the girl from USC.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think she's got another 2 years.
She got 1 more year?
2. I think she was only a freshman this year.
Juju
was only a freshman. Yeah.
So Juju's on the way, not yet, but Paige Beckers, she possibly will be in this year's draft. So.
No, she's a senior this year. So
so definitely on the way. So
definitely on the way. Yeah.
Excited to see how the league shakes up with more new blood in the league.
I feel like I cannot remember her name for the slightest, and I'm so mad at myself. But there's this one UConn teammate that Paige Beckers plays with that she was injured all last year. I cannot remember her name, but she's good, bro. I'm really expecting UConn to come out and show me something. It's UConn and South Carolina. Until
they don't have to. South Carolina lost players, even though they probably will be great this year thanks to Don. Yep. LSU lost players. Caitlin Clark's no longer in Iowa. Will they be able to still compete? So
I'm gonna throw out a huge prediction for college W basketball. I mean,
and then we'll move on.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss over LSU this year. They'll have a better record. Ole Miss, watch them. The I'm telling you.
Is Fauj a senior or is he like a sophomore?
I think she's a junior. I don't know. She might be a senior.
Wow, J might be on the way too. Who
Oh.
knows? Okay, so that's our WNBA stuff. Appreciate the ladies for balling out this year. A lot of great talent. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink before she got injured because she was balling out defensively. A lot of new blood really showed out. I'm sad that the Seattle Storm kind of snubbed.
And they finally have a break.
So,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like they finally it's insane how they go from college to getting drafted to
Yep.
legitimately playing in the same year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just insane.
Just imagine how better these players can get with a little bit of break now and some training. Hey,
Caitlin Clark next year? Oh my god! Put the bets down.
She won Rookie of the Year. She had one of the best rookie seasons of all time. Not the best because it's still Candace Parker because she won MVP and Rookie of the Year.
And the same year.
Arguably one of the best rookie seasons of all time. So shout out to her. So
Candace Parker's my goat. I don't mean to be
Candace Parker is like
we all have individual goats.
She has the greatest rookie year of all time. MVP and Rookie of the Year. Yeah, can't beat it. So
shoot.
Yeah. Hey, someone's got to beat it. Maybe Paige. Who knows?
I hear that.
So we're gonna go through our. So the way the NBA pod is gonna work today, we're gonna go through our award winners first. We have 6 awards: Coach of the Year, Most Improved, 6-Man Rookie of the Year, DPOY, and MVP. Then we're gonna go through who's gonna win the divisions, our playoff picture, and then our finals pick, and then we'll probably end it with a tier list of how the last 2 shows ended. Basically, we're gonna combine those together. So, first off, we're gonna go with some easy ones. A Coach of the Year, and no, it cannot be Tom Thibodeau.
Why can't it be Tom Thibodeau? Has he won already? I think
his players won't be able to play later than the season.
How dare you? The players love him. Let me tell you something. We got 100% loving on Tom Thibodeau. Let me tell you that. We re-signed him. I don't know. Hold on. Why don't you go first for Coach of the Year?
I'm gonna go Houston Rockets coach, former Celtics head coach, Ime Udoka. Ooh. I think that ever since he's got there and the talent for the Rockets has been increasingly on the rise. Jalen Green has been balling out, especially the last half of the year. They just paid Alperen Sengun. I think this is the year the Rockets make the playoffs. I don't know what seed, but actually, I'm going to use our first sticky note. Well, John already has 4 on the screen, but I'm going to use our sticky note to catch up with John. I will say that the Rockets will make the playoffs this year.
Wait, I have 4 on the screen. I don't know. I don't think I mean to have 4.
Jets go to playoffs September 24th. Alex Sard won't win Rookie of the Year July 18th. Your best one so far, John, August 27th. Steelers will compete for division, which they're balling right now. So that's their greatest pick so far.
Hey, man.
And I think the last one, Pittsburgh wins division. This was the beginning of the year pick. So you are working right now.
Well, I mean, at the same time, what do you call it? I want to say something about Saquon Barkley as well, but
Saquon Barkley comes back.
Bro, I don't know. He's amazing. No, but realistically, we're doing Coach of the Year. By the way, Phil, I looked up the odds. Guess who the number 1 odds is to win Coach of the Year?
Who?
Tom Thibodeau. I swear to God, plus 700. I'm gonna go realistically though. I'm gonna say his name wrong, but Jamal Mosley.
Oh, from the Magic.
From the Magic, yeah, I like him, or I like Taylor Jenkins from the Grizzlies. I think both have a strong case.
Yeah. So my first sticky note of the year: Rockets make playoffs October 22nd.
Okay, I like that. I like it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going with Mr. Ime Udoka.
Ime Udoka, I like
and
that.
And you're choosing.
Give me the Magic guy.
Jamal Mosley.
Name again? Yeah,
gotcha.
Jamal Mosley.
Okay, so next up, Most Improved Player of the Year. Honestly, I have this person winning another award as well down the road, but I think he should be the odds-on favorite. Victor Wembanyama. He just keeps on getting better. He was already putting up Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year numbers last year, and he didn't win. So I'm expecting he either matches those numbers or get a little bit higher, which is even better. So. Yeah, I think with Chris, especially if you have a player like Chris Paul, who's very knowledgeable in the game and one of the best players of all time, I think his game is going to expand from there. So, yeah, I got Wemby as my most improved player.
I like that. I like Wemby as most improved. Don't get me wrong; he's amazing. Shucks.
Shucks.
I know. I realistically, I have somebody from the Raptors. winning most improved. I don't know if it's going to be Emilio quickly or it's going to be RJ, but
Well, that's
somebody
Scotty.
from the Raptors or maybe Scotty. I don't know. Somebody from the Raptors is going to come out and win most improved. I don't know exactly who I'd really pick for most improved yet. I'm thinking like Tyrese Maxey won it last year, and like he was on the bench. You know what I mean? Like
Raptors
I
are my
just-
sneaky team this year.
I like somebody from the Raptors coming out and win most of it personally. Yeah,
I like that.
I'm gonna make that. It was a round ball assumption. I think they have a lot of young guys. I think if you're right, they're gonna be good. I think somebody needs to do something with that.
Gotcha. Next up, Sixth Man of the Year award. Nas Reed won it last year. I think the guy who came in second, or maybe third, I forgot who was runner up. I think Malik Monk from the Sacramento Kings is going to win it this year. He felt like he was slighted last year, so I think he balls out and grabs it this year.
Is Dante DiVincenzo a starter in?
No, Sixth Man.
Okay, so then bam,
we know. What
I don't mean to be like that, but like he should have won
No,
6 man
hey.
last year. But like, or most improved, he should have won an award. I think he was like 6 minutes or like 46 minutes off.
He's gonna be a top candidate for Sixth Man of the Year, so that's a good pick. So.
But what I'm saying is like he might also work his way into the starting rotation and disqualify himself from 6 man.
Like Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Yeah.
But I think you have to play a certain amount of minutes as a 6 man, so I don't know for sure. But I like the pick. So
thank you, appreciate you.
Yep. Next up, John's favorite category, Rookie of the Year.
I hate this category so much. I really do.
It's a wide open race this year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I really want to give it to the French guy, the number 1 overall pick, not the number 2 overall pick.
The Hawks player. Zach
or
something like that.
I think if Trae Young uses him, realistically, he will be it. Although I saw some highlights, and this is why guys don't watch highlights and then talk about basketball because you'll sound like an idiot. But I really like Zach Edey's hook shot. It's like the best hook shot since Kareem. So like I low key as a sleeper would like to put Josh Edey. Like it's either number 1 overall pick or Josh Edey.
Zach Edey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With that hook shot.
So he's picking the 2 Zachs. Hey.
I'm picking the 2 Zachs. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's gonna be a Zach. All right, hopefully.
Yep. I'd like Zach Edey as a pick, but I'm gonna go sleeper here. John, you may know this person. He is also a UConn Husky, just like Paige Beckers and Nika Mule. I'm going to the Blazers. This is a nasty team to go to. Yes, I know, but Donovan Kilgannon from the Portland Trailblazers. I believe he is one of the most NBA ready players that were coming into this draft. He has all the resources around him. He's on a bad team. He has Anthony Simons and Scoot Henderson willing passers around him. I think he will eat into DeAndre Ayton's minutes, and I think he will win NBA Rookie of the Year. And I'm also using my sticky note on that just because I didn't catch up to John with sticky notes.
Okay. Well, technically, I only have one sticky note because this is NBA, but 3 NFL. But hear me out on this. I also think, and this is a dark horse that like I'm not picking him, and his name's not Zach, but Dalton Kincaid, or that's not even his name. But who's
Dalton Connect? Yeah,
Connect. That's what I'm talking about. The guy from the Lakers.
Connect 4 is a fire name.
He should get that trademarked.
He probably will.
Okay. Well, hopefully before somebody else in LA does. But I'm just saying, like.
Also, Snoop Dogg called them West Side Connect.
Really?
There's some good ass names for him. Oh, another 3 from Boston. We're also live watching the Celtics game. Derek White for 3, bang, 4. They're up by 23. Oh, 25. Sorry, my fault. My apologies.
It's only the third quarter. They'll choke it down. Don't worry about it.
Imagine.
Don't worry about it.
I honestly, from last year's Celtics and the year before, I wouldn't be surprised, but hopefully.
I mean, this next team has no chemistry yet. They have yet to play. We're playing the defending champs, and they just paid everyone.
Yeah,
so
that is a tough, rough game. First game.
I'm just saying, like, and the whole like playing in the preseason and playing Dante DiVincenzo. Like, I know I was like, oh, it didn't mean anything. Watching this game, oh my god, Tibbs better play that, and he better play this after every single practice or something. Make them watch this, bro. This is bad. 55-80. Please make this free throw. Oh my god. Miles Bridges. All right. What do we got next?
Next up, that was Rookie of the Year. Next up, Defensive Player of the Year.
There's one person that will win.
Yeah,
this.
I think me and John are on the same page here. John,
write it down on a sticky note and write it down. Phil and John agree.
Okay.
Phil and John agree on Defensive Player of the Year. It is going to be, and then put the guy. Thank you.
Phil and John, Wemby.
Yep.
Victor.
And I swear to God, I gotta shut up right now because it's like, what is it? 8:30? Okay, it's not 9 yet. I swear to God, if they give it to Rudy Gobert one more time, his rest of his career, when he doesn't deserve it, I swear, Phil, I'll riot. I'll go to the NBA. I'm just saying, I will. I'll burn the French flag in front of the NBA. I will. Why not?
Wow, the French flag,
The French flag, you gotta burn it. Well, actually, technically, I can't burn the French flag because Wemby's also French. It's like, damn, it's like I catch 22. I want to burn the French flag. I want to, but it's crazy.
You could have just said, I'm going to burn a Rudy Gobert jersey. Why the whole French flag got it?
Because that's what the NBA is doing to these foreigners. No offense, I don't mean to be like that, but they're confusing with they're confusing Americans on purpose. They should just give it to Wemby and call it a day. Stop giving it to Rudy Gobert. Just because he's 7 foot doesn't mean he deserves a Defensive Player of the Year trophy. Just saying. Sorry about it.
I mean, Wemby's technically it's the same height.
I feel like the French are going to start burning their flag soon. I don't know if it's just us, but like, maybe they'll start burning the WNBA or the NBA stuff if they keep this crap up with these leagues. I'll be honest with you.
Who knows? So that's our rookie. That's our Defensive Player of the Year award. That's pretty easy for them. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna pick Wemby for Defensive Player of the Year. So it's probably like minus 5,000 or something like that. But next up, our last pick for the award winners, Mr. MVP. Who do you want me to go first? Or do you want to go first, John?
You can go first.
Well, I feel like this guy had a good case to win last year. He made it to the NBA Finals last year. I'm going with Mr. Luka Doncic.
Okay.
He put up one of the best stat seasons of all time. PRA wise, points, rebounds, and assists, it was like the third best in league history. I'm shocked that he didn't win, probably due to his team's record. But I think he finally gets it done this year. There's a lot of photo fatigue with Nikola Jokic. Embiid's not going to play, probably not going to play enough to grab it. Giannis, we'll see. So SGA is also probably going to be in the mix, but I think Luka Doncic finally grabs himself an MVP.
You're going to think this is – I agree with that. I do think he is probably the odds-on favorite, realistically, and he got shamed last year, if we're being honest.
He said, let me tell you why Jalen Brunson's going to win.
I'm going to tell – that's why. Read my mind, Phil. That's exactly why. I'm going to tell
his
you why.
Former teammate, let me tell you why. Go ahead.
Phil, why don't you speak – Phil, just keep going. Until you say something wrong, I'll just go ahead. I'll just say false, all right?
He plays for the Knicks. Their championship odds are top 3, technically, odds-wise.
Not really, but realistically,
no, they are.
Experience.
Like betting wise, they are.
Yeah, I mean, after tonight, they're going down. You know what I mean? Top 3.
They're facing the champions. I don't expect their odds to go down.
You don't think so?
They're losing to a team higher than them.
25 points though. It's
now if they lost to the Pacers, that would be
and they might lose to the Pacers. I mean, this chemistry. What I'm seeing right now is, you know what I mean. Like maybe it is first game fatigue. Maybe it is lack of chemistry. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I don't expect their odds to go down after losing to arguably the best team in the league. They were expected to lose this game, so
I get they were. I know this was but I expected a 10-point loss, not a 25-point loss. You know what I mean? I'm just.
I told Javi, who is our guy and also a fellow Knicks fan, I said Celtics 11+ win is a lock.
I'd say 10-8, but yeah. Oh, you're gonna vote to him, Phil. The game's not over yet. Who are you picking for MVP? We're going MVP talk shit.
Yeah, Luka Doncic.
Okay, so I went
Jalen Brunson.
Okay, realistically, I think with his performance in the playoffs, I am excited to see what he does with Cat. I think with Cat and as well as Bridges, you know what I mean? I think those two additions are right now, you know what I mean, different puzzle pieces that are not fitting. And I think him as a point guard is going to have to depict that. And if he could bring us to the playoffs and actually make us a top 3 contender where we go into the playoffs with a high seed and we get to start playing people and then we go to the, you know what I mean? We have a chance to go to the finals. I would love that. You know what I mean? But we got to win these games. You know what I mean? And it all starts with him. So I'm going to go with him. Sorry about it. Yeah, that was kind of a favorite thing. But yeah, I'm going Jalen Brunson, low-key.
Said favoritism.
I mean, favoritism not to ask, but I mean, realistically, what he showed me in those games, like he can be a leader as well as carry the load. So,
okay, so those are award picks. If you're watching the replay or watching live, let us know down below who you got as well. Also, if you're listening to audio, feel free to DM us your picks on Instagram or whatever. So next up, we're going to go with the division winners who we believe will win each division in the NBA. So we're going to do our division last since ours is probably the most entertaining one. First, we're going to go west to east. So Southwest, we're going first. Spurs, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Rockets, Pelicans.
I'm gonna go Mavs.
I'm gonna go Mavs as well, but I think the Grizzlies are gonna be second.
I agree. Or with the Spurs close third. I think it's gonna be between them and the Spurs for second.
Gotcha. Next up, the specific. Clippers, Warriors, Kings, Suns, Lakers.
Clippers, Warriors.
This is a nasty division. It should be Phoenix. It should be Phoenix. I'm going Phoenix.
I'm going Sacramento.
Ooh, DeMar DeRozan, the new addition.
I'm just saying, why not?
Gotcha. Next up, Northwest, Blazers, Jazz, Wolves, Thunder, Nuggets. This is the top three are very, very compy. So,
I'd really like to go Thunder here, personally. But
yeah, I'm gonna go Thunder as well. I agree with you.
the Nuggets are probably second, right? If not first. If
Yeah, I
they
think
don't
the
come in first.
Wolves and Nuggets will be fighting for that second spot. I think the Thunder are the best team in this division.
I think the Wolves, as much as I like them, I don't understand the cat trade. I'm sitting here opening night, and I'm down 25 points, and I'll understand it later in the season. But like, if you're not going to put Dante DiVincenzo in your starting freaking lineup, why did we give him away? Like,
Well, because I could see
why
I could see why Dante DiVincenzo is your sixth man because he's that good and volatile of a scorer that their bench is lacking scoring, and he needs to be the leader of that bench. Him and Naz Reid. So.
And they totally will be, but I'm just I
mean, plus I'd rather keep him coming off the bench and he be there in the late game moments than him like tire himself out or start.
Sure. I think he'll be realistically scoring wise, he could be the number 2. You know what I mean? I think it goes to Edwards, then you can get Nasri and other guys involved. But Dante DiVincenzo really could be like, I think he could win 6 man straight up. Like, that's probably my favorite thing that I picked, and I know it's biased as fuck, but. He deserved a chance to start. Like, no offense, as much as I love Josh Hart, as great as a player as he is, and I know he does more than just score, and I get that. I'm just saying, like, Dante DiVincenzo was that guy too.
Right. Okay, next up, let's see. That was the West. Now we're gonna do the East. We're gonna do Southeast. Magic, Wizards, Hawks, Hornets, Heat.
Damn, this is a crappy division.
For
Even
me,
the Magic by 1 million.
Yep, I agree with John. I think potential coach of the year, like John said, I think the Magic are going to be the favorites in the division just because the Hawks got worse. The Heat didn't add anybody, so they're banking on let's pray Bam Adebayo is a top 5 player in the league, and Jimmy Butler is somewhat decent, and Tyler Hero shows up. So, yeah, I just think it's the Magic's year this year for that division.
I do think Atlanta. Like you said, they got worse. I think, in a sense, getting the number 1 overall pick makes you better. True. If he pops off. Like him and Trae Young, like they could have something that what's his face? Who was the 2 guard last year? It was
Dejounte Murray.
Yeah, Dejounte Murray. Dejounte Murray, like as he did a good job, he was supposed to do a great job. That was supposed to flourish as a relationship, and it did not. So, if that relationship realistically between Trae Young and the number 1 overall pick is that good. I mean, it's just I expect Atlanta to be a play-in team. Hopefully, I think they improve this year. Hopefully, or I mean, I don't know. Something's gonna happen to Trae Young. He'll probably be traded.
Right?
Oh. Did they hit another 3? Jesus Christ!
Most likely.
No, but that was like I guess. Jason Tatum has 29 points. Damn, they were like, people were talking crap about me for 3 months. Here I go.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hey, y'all! Everyone wanted this. Now you got it. Next up, we're gonna do the Central Division: Pacers, Bucks, Bulls, Pistons, Cavs. It should be the Bucks, right? I mean, you have Giannis, a top 5 player in the league. Dame, one of the best point guards in the league as well. Chris Middleton will be missing some time.
Who else is in this division? You said the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs, Pacers, Bulls, Pistons.
Give me the Pacers. Give me the Pacers. I think the Bucks should be in this, but who's their head coach? Phil, bring it up. Go ahead. Doc Rivers. And the Lakers head coach who just got fired last year for being incompetent. Darvin Ham is his assistant coach. So you have arguably 2, not so good coaches at the helm of your roster. So very interesting season for the Bucks. See how this plays out. Phil, what is Darvin Ham plus Doc Rivers equal?
Dookie.
Apparently cheese curds. Low-key cheese curds. Low-key cheese curds. Ow. Bang. Yeah, I know. That's a nice tree. You're ahead of me. Stop saying that.
Sorry.
Just let it happen first. Like,
Okay.
all right, now it's saturated. Now you can talk shit.
Gotcha.
Did you hit
So
this?
yeah, I got the Bucks to
Okay.
win.
I have the Bucks to choke.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think that the Pacers need defense to step up, and they didn't get like many defensive pieces. So
I hear
Yeah.
that. I hear that. And
But
I mean, I do
like the
think
Pacers, though.
injuries. Yeah, I do think injuries left the Pacers in a wave where they did better than they were supposed to last year. But at the same time, I expect them to improve from getting swept by the Boston Celtics. I don't mean to be like that. Like, and that's why I'm picking them over the Bucks.
Gotcha. Next up, the Atlantic Division, our division, John. Nets. We know they're out the race. Knicks.
Let me give me the New Jersey Nets. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. The Raptors, the Sixers, who has Embiid and Paul George already injured. The Knicks and the Celtics. You know who I got. I got the defending champions.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute.
Hella cute. Adorable.
I guess. I mean, a lot of people would say expensive. I'm just saying. A lot of people would say. I'm just saying. Did you see the Yankee prices when they went to the World Series, Phil?
Oh my God! Imagine what it is right now.
I can tell you what it is.
And Dodgers.
Do you know how much a T-shirt costs? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about the Dodgers, but you know how much a T-shirt costs for the Yankees?
How much?
$65.
God damn.
That's why I'm like, Phil, that's a nice T-shirt. Is that a $65 T-shirt? Is that you win championships? They raise. Oh, stop, Phil. He's like, it's authentic. I'll tell you that right now.
I bought it as soon as they.
This is what they sell. This is what they sell, Phil. All you need is a cigar, and you're like set. That's what they should have sold you. Where's the red Albuquerque cigar?
I should have, Loki. Jalen Brunson needs to hit one more three for me. God damn it, Jalen. Now you don't want to score. Oh no, he's got it for 10, so he's not playing terrible. Mikal Bridges finally made a 3. Damn.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, 1 for 5.
I luckily didn't bet today.
Hey, good for you.
Did not bet today. I know.
So that is our division winners. Next up, we're gonna do the playoff picture. So basically, me and John are gonna go over which teams do we believe are gonna make the playoff picture. So 8 teams from each conference. No play-in. We're gonna just go skip that and say who's gonna make the play-in and pass it. So, John, we're gonna go West first. Which 8 teams do you believe are gonna make the playoffs? No order, no ranking, and nothing. Just make it a lot faster and easier for us.
We're just gonna. I'll throw out 3.
8.
I can't. I don't know all 8. I'll go OKC. I'll go the Spurs.
Okay, how about this? We could do something a little bit easier. Okay. Your 3 favorites to make the playoffs and 3 dark horses.
Okay, I like that. All right, 3 favorites to make the playoffs: Nuggets, Oklahoma City, and I'll go Minnesota. They should make the playoffs, no doubt. Even if it's like a high seed. Those are definitely 3. 3 dark horses. I'll probably go San Antonio. They're only a dark horse because they don't pass the Wemby.
John's running it back again.
I'm telling you, I'll go San Antonio. Yeah, run it back. Run back San Antonio.
You don't have to do a sticky note if you don't want to. I'm saying you're running the
First of all, the only reason I didn't win last year's sticky note when it comes to San Antonio is because they didn't pass the goddamn ball to Wemby. You know that, Phil.
Chris Paul will more than likely do that now.
I swear to God. If Chris Paul isn't on the bench with a megaphone screaming in these guys' ears, pass the goddamn ball. Pass the goddamn ball. Like, I'm gonna be upset. Phil. That's why we brought in Chris Paul. They finally heard me. They were like, oh, okay, get someone to pass to Wemby. We'll just go get like a Hall of Fame passer. You know what I mean? Chris Paul, bam. That's kind of what Chris Paul can do, right? Like, he's only going to give you like 15 points a game, but he could give you like 10 assists, don't you think?
Right.
I'm just saying. But, yeah, I don't know. And then another dark horse. I mean, it's not really a dark horse, but I think Memphis is going to be good. You know what I mean? They'll be in the playoffs. And low-key, New Orleans?
Yeah, I can see Memphis.
They're not talked about enough, but I think they could be in the playoffs. So, yeah, those are my 6. Yeah, those are my 6. You have any 6?
My favorites. I'm going to say 3 that you didn't say. Dallas should be a favorite to get in.
Sorry about it, Elijah.
The Suns should be a favorite to get in.
I love making you say that. It's so funny.
And I'm going to go...
Bill, you hate the Suns. That's so funny that you...
I do hate the Suns. So,
You picked the Suns twice. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I didn't want to say the same as you. but
I know
I'm
you're
gonna say the
the best.
Lakers.
Okay, really?
Yeah,
As a dark
just
horse, or as an
as
automatic?
automatic. Because
Really?
it's LeBron and AD. Yes, they're probably gonna struggle and have to go through a play in, but I think they do grab like a low seed 6, 7, or 8. So, my dark horses obviously the Houston Rockets because I've made a prediction they'll make the playoffs this year. I'm gonna go. Who else? I'm gonna go. You said the Spurs. I do like the Spurs, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Sacramento Kings. I don't know if
Okay.
they are truly a dark horse just because
I don't think so. I picked them
they,
going to
they
the
missed they missed the playoffs last year, but they added
but
DeMar
barely,
DeRozan.
right?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people will have eyes on the Kings this year. So I'm gonna say the Kings. And then another dark horse. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna agree with John. I'm gonna say the Spurs. I think with Chris Paul and Wemby. Fun fact: Chris Paul, every team Chris Paul went to, their winning percentage increased from the year before. So, yeah, why not?
And it's just I don't want to be like this, but like watching the NBA for so long, it's almost embarrassing that the Spurs didn't make it last year. It's embarrassing that Wemby didn't win Defensive Player of the Year and they didn't make the playoffs. Those are the two embarrassing things of the NBA last year. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna bring up Tatum. I'm not even gonna bring up nothing with the Celtics because you can't even say nothing with the Celtics. You know what I mean? There's nothing. It's just beautiful for them. You know what I mean? It's beautiful for everybody else. It's just how does the Spurs, a small market team that normally dominates in the NBA, not make the playoffs? It's just I think that's lunacy personally, but it is what it is. They don't pass the Wemby. That's what happens. Ooh, get that foul.
So, that's our picks for the West. Now we're going to the East. My 3 favorites: Celtics, obviously. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Pacers, and I'm gonna go. I think the Magic. Those are my locks because I know John's gonna say certain teams, so I'm gonna leave those
Okay.
out.
Wow. I guess.
But for my dark horses though, my dark horses, the Toronto Raptors.
Okay.
I did place a bet from the make the playoffs this year.
Okay.
So
That's crazy.
them.
You have 4 people from the East going to the playoffs?
From what?
The Eastern Conference. Yeah, I mean, we have the 76ers, we have the Knicks, we have the Celtics, and we have the Raptors. You have 4 teams from that conference going to the playoffs?
Yes. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I got the Raptors. I got the Pistons to low-key make the playoffs.
I like that. I actually really like that.
Yeah, in my third pick, I'm going to go... You know what? Charlotte Hornets.
Wow, that is a fucking out of left field. You write that down if you really believe that. Do you really believe that?
I like the Raptors because I bet on the Raptors, so I might as well commit to the sticky note.
I mean, the Charlotte Hornets, that is a pull. Like, you want to talk about a pull, Phil? That is a pull. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That is a great pick. If they make the playoffs, run this video. I hope I look like an idiot because you're amazing at this point.
The lower East like standings have been weak, and don't be surprised if LaMelo stays healthy and the rest of those guys start ball out and play some actual defense. They could be a 7th or 8th seed.
I'll go for my East playoff teams. I'll go Magic, 76ers, and I guess because Phil's picking them, Milwaukee. Milwaukee will make the playoffs this year. I mean, they if they don't, it's embarrassing at this point. And then I guess for dark horses, I'll take Cleveland because Cleveland should already be there. Realistically, they should be in that hunt or that little mix. I'll take. I agree with you. The Raptors might make the playoffs as well. And then who else would I take as a dark horse out of the East?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go Miami Heat, low-key, just because I love their culture. Yeah, I know you keep hitting threes. I get it. I should have put money on Jason Tatum. That would have been a smart thing to do for the people watching at home. Damn, another brick. You were good in Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges. I don't know if you're the answer.
I mean, also first game. So
I mean, I get you. I get you. Also first game. I'm just saying that like I like Payne. I'm not gonna front. Payne hitting that 3 made me feel good about myself. But I'm just saying we give up Dante DiVincenzo. You know what I mean? Like what happened to those picks? Why can't we just waste picks? It's not like you pick anybody anyways. You literally let Halliburton go. You let everybody go. You trade away your first round picks even. Just I don't know. Phil, I'm gonna be annoyed with that for the whole season. How dare you trade Dante DiVincenzo 2 weeks before the season starts? This is ridiculous. Okay, look at nice 3, Mikal Bridges. Way to come back.
Oh, he made a 3?
Okay. Yeah, he did.
Good for him.
It's crazy. I know. I thought I was gonna miss that shit.
Derek White. I was about to say. Okay. So that's that's our playoff picture for the East. So now, before we go to the tier list, our finals picks.
I'm hoping the Knicks make the finals, but I do think there's if Jason Tatum keeps playing like this, I mean, they could go back to the finals for like the first time in like what 7-8 years. And his team goes twice.
Yep,
it's been 7-8 different people. So realistically, the odds say bet against Boston. So I'll go New York or I'll go Milwaukee because I hate on them so much they would end up there.
But do you want Doc Rivers to?
No, I don't want Doc Rivers to go to the championship. But I'm talking so much crap. Watch it happen. I mean, I didn't think Jason Tatum was going to go score 35 in the first game. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? What do I know? What do I know about basketball at this point? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just sitting here watching the Knicks game. Like, damn, that's 84 to 111. I'm glad I have my glasses off. Jesus, this is painful. Phil, I literally on Sunday I watched the Jets lose. We might not go to the playoffs now. And then I watched the Mets get eliminated by the Dodgers. And it just was a night full of like low-key disappointment.
Ooh.
Did you draft Jason Tatum this year?
I wanted to.
You didn't. Who'd you draft?
I couldn't. I drafted Giannis.
Phil, out of all people,
Giannis. I had like the 4th pick, so I was like, I was trying to get him in the back half of the draft, but no.
Jason Tatum. I hear you.
Yeah.
When did he go? Did he go 6?
He went like maybe like 8th. Oh, is that 8th? A block?
They really let him go 4 more picks. Jeez.
Is that a block from Tatum?
That was a block. I'm like on a 2-second delay, so yeah, I can confirm whatever you're asking, I guess, or you're just saying it just so I'll watch.
That one, I could have sworn that was a block.
Who else do you have going to the finals in the East?
So I got Celtics versus
Shocker.
It's tough because I don't trust the Sixers health wise.
Are you running back? Are you running back with
No, I don't think
your West.
I don't. Oh, I'm gonna go. Dallas? Yeah. So my finals pick. I think Celtics come out the East, and we have a new Western Conference champion this year.
Okay.
We're gonna head to a very, very small town, Oklahoma City. I think SGA and that squad. Isaiah Hartenstein was a huge ad for them. They get a big that can flow with SGA. He never had a big like Isaiah Hartenstein before, and I think they get it done on what it takes to actually make the championship. Do I think they win it? No, because I have the Celtics repeating, but I do have the Thunder making the finals this year.
I hope they trade Hartenstein back to the Knicks by the All-Star break. I hope he sucks so badly that doesn't happen, but that won't happen. So yeah, I can see OKC going. I want to say Dallas is a contender for running it back though. They got to be in that conversation. I don't think I named a West, so I'll go Dallas, OKC. Would you say the Lakers are in that conversation just because they won the midseason tournament?
No.
Last year?
We saw how that turned out. They got swept in the first round.
I mean, yeah, but you had a rookie. You know what I mean? You had little Bronny James. You had J.J. Redick as head coach. I mean, J.J. Redick could win Coach of the Year, too. We didn't even talk about that. But, I mean, it's just – I don't know what to expect out of this Laker team. You know what I mean? If they're going to make the playoffs, anything can happen. You know what I mean? But
sorry.
What, you bet on the block?
Yep.
No, congratulations. Opening night, smart bet. But, okay. Anything else you want to talk about when it comes to the finals? Or do you want to rank these teams? Or what's up with that? You still checking?
Yeah.
Okay.
also we're gonna do a little tier list. We're gonna just like we did at the end of the last 2 episodes. We determine what teams are gonna be playoff contenders, title contenders, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. Tatum needs. Okay, so I'm gonna pull that up right now. So, John, how are you feeling about this next game? now?
All right. Well, we're looking like we're gonna end this live early tonight. Or at least Phil's gonna finish it because we keep talking about the next game. John's about to be out. So, what do we got? We doing this
Okay,
little
so
tier thing?
I'm gonna pull up the. Yep.
How'd
Let
you
me
do
know
on
when you see
Monday
it.
night?
Monday night.
Yeah. Did you put any bets in?
Oh, I won 2 bets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you won the first half play. Did you win the other
Yeah, I
half
think I
play
won.
halftime?
I won one. I won the first quarter play, and I won the full game play on DK. Yeah,
Nice.
Derrick Henry over 5.5 receiving yards was a sweat you cannot imagine.
I bet.
Yeah, I could not believe how much of a sweat that was.
They don't even have Derrick Henry's catches on there. All right, let's get to rating this. Tank playing playoff caliber team, D playoff caliber team, title contender.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be the same categories as last time. So where do we want to start off, John? Do we want to go the obvious? Do we want to go top to bottom, bottom to top?
Let's start. Let's go right to left. Bucks. Where do you wanna
Bucks,
put 'em?
I think they're gonna be. I'm gonna say deep playoff team just because Giannis' experience.
Sure, yeah, they could be a deep playoff team.
Okay, next up, Nets.
Tank. I think they're like a playing
Yeah.
team, realistically, but they're not good enough to be a playing team. So, I guess it's tank.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, New York Knicks.
Okay. I'll go. Would you say they're a title contender, or do you think they're a deep playoff team?
Who?
Phil, the Knicks.
The Knicks. I'm gonna say, well, they are top 3 in odds, so I think that you don't make a move like that to trade Julius Randle for Carl Anthony Towns and not be title contenders. I'd say title contenders.
Sure, title contenders. Raptors. You want to put a playoff caliber team or playing?
I'm gonna say play-in.
I just think they have the players to be a playoff team. I don't know. That's for me.
They do. I just got to see it like actually happens because they've been struggling for the last like couple years. So I just got to see it like happen.
No, I hear you. That's very freaking valid. Super valid, even.
Why is the Utah Jazz logo so big? Utah Jazz tank.
Yeah, to tank. Yeah.
Yeah, I think tank are playing. So Houston Rockets. I believe they'll be in the fight in the play-in. That's how I think they get in.
Really? Okay, got you. That's what's up. I like that. You don't think they could be an 8 seed? Oh, they'll still be in the plan, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll be the play-in. I think they'll be like a 8, 9.
They'd have to be 6 seed or better, but I don't see them doing that. New Orleans Pelicans. I see them play in or playoff caliber. I don't see them tanking. Sorry.
I'm gonna say play-in.
Okay. Nice.
Los Angeles Lakers. Playoff?
Oh, they're playoff caliber team. Yeah, they're a caliber team. Yeah.
Yep. Next up, Chicago Bulls. Tank. Actually, can I see them in the play-in? Well,
The Bulls?
they traded the Rosen.
No, they're a tank team.
I think they might. Yeah, I think they might trade Levine midseason. So tank.
They're a tank
Minnesota
team.
Timberwolves. I'm gonna say deep
Uh,
playoff threat.
Okay.
You agree? Disagree?
Yeah, no, they're a deep playoff threat.
Gotcha. Next up, Blazers. Tank. Nuggets.
This one's hard. They're their title contender or a deep playoff team, but you could do either or.
I'm gonna say title contender just because they won a championship.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
Give 'em a little
OKC Thunder.
respect. I would say they're a title contender.
I agree. Memphis Grizzlies.
I think they're a
I'm gonna say
playoff caliber team.
caliber.
Yeah, same.
Dallas Mavericks. I think it'll be deep playoff team.
Sure, they're a deep playoff team. I do think the Grizzlies could make it to a deep playoff team this year. They just have to show us it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. They got some great defenders. They got Zach
Ja coming
Edey,
back.
Marcus Smart, Bane. If everyone's healthy, they can make some noise.
They look really good.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
yeah.
Next up, Spurs. Blaine?
Yeah, I would say playing team.
Okay. Phoenix Suns. Yeah, I agree. Phoenix Suns.
Deep
I'll say
playoff team.
playoff caliber.
Really? You're gonna demote them, even though you have them winning. You have them
You-
choking
you-
it off bat.
Yeah, I have them losing the first and second round.
Crazy. I hear you. Okay, I'm with it.
Yeah, because
But I think they go deep. I don't know. Maybe they don't.
Yeah.
But
next up, I wouldn't be surprised, but LA Clippers, they should probably tank because Kawhi's missing the start of the season already. So, and Paul George is gone.
They could be a playing team.
So how do you feel, John?
I'm gonna say playing team just because they're starting their new arena. They're the young players they have. I'm excited to see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm just saying they could be a bottom tier team, but they could make the playoffs maybe.
Gotcha.
I know there's no PG. I know
Golden
Kawhi,
State Warriors.
old. Just saying. Tank or
Right.
play-in?
Honestly, I see him as a playing team. I can honestly see him miss the play. I'll see him playing the play-in, but then miss the playoffs. I'm gonna play in.
Well, yeah, Steph Curry's good enough that you can't put him on a tank team. You know what I mean? He's not gonna. That's just not
Right.
him.
I agree. Okay. Let's see. Next up, Detroit Pistons. Tank. Even though
okay.
I want them to make a run, but hey,
I hear that.
what do you think? Play-in, tank.
I like playing. I think they're
Next up,
young. I think
Sacramento
they play
Kings.
better than last year. No, you put them on tank. Put them in playing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry.
Sacramento Kings.
Playoff caliber. I know they missed the playoffs last year, but I think
I
they
agree.
are playoff caliber this year.
Gotcha. Cleveland Cavaliers. I'll say playoff caliber. They're good to make it, but I don't think they make any noise.
I hear that. Agreed.
Celtics. Title contenders.
Sure. Title contenders, no doubt. 76ers,
You know that's
deep
one.
playoff team?
Yep. Next
Or
up, Philadelphia
title contenders.
Sixers. Deep. Yep. When healthy, I think they'll be a deep playoff team. I think they make the second round. Hopefully, maybe the ECF, but yeah, I'll say deep. I think they're better than any of the teams down below when healthy.
Okay.
So, yeah. Charlotte Hornets. Tank.
Tank.
Because
You had them
the
in a play-in.
play-in
You had them in
is
a
4
play-in.
teams. Yeah, so how many East teams do we have? 1, 2. Yeah, I'll have the play-in. Because we need 4 teams for the play-in. 8, 9. No, 7.
I like
8,
the
9,
Hawks
10.
in the play-in or the.
So we have the Weathery Field, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We could do Hawks play-in.
Okay.
Wizards, tank.
Yeah, tank. Magic playoff caliber or deep?
Playoff caliber.
Okay.
They're still fairly young, so I think playoff caliber. Miami Heat.
We'll go tank.
I'm
But
gonna say-
realistically, I think they're a play-in team. I
Ooh.
think they're that good.
Yeah, I think it's playing.
Okay.
I like playing.
Okay, cool.
And Pacers. I'm gonna go playoff caliber team.
Okay, cool. I like that too. Yeah.
I don't think they make the Eastern Conference Finals this year, but I think they make the second round.
That would be still pretty good if they can make the second round.
Hey, absolutely. So that's our list. Oh wait, we have a comment. Whoops, my fault for not responding to comments. Oh, so this was about a minute ago. Thank you, Twitch viewer. Thank you for. Hey, so we'll make sure you're felt and seen.
Hey, let us know who your favorite basketball team is. Who you're rooting for.
Tune in.
Appreciate you tuning in.
How do you do? We're done with that. I almost ended a stream by accident. Brand. Oops, I pressed the wrong one. Boom.
You there? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. So, that's the pod. I'm trying to be a streamer. Hey, what are you trying to stream? Sorry, a little quick. We want to get to interact.
Yeah, why not?
So we're gonna do a little, quick little talk with you since we're about to head out. What did you try to stream? Fortnite. Oh, yeah. Me and John used to play Fortnite back in the day. John used to be really, really good. He was like a top 20 player in the world.
You're wildin'. No, I was
on PC. But hey, Fortnite, that's a very popular space, especially with streaming. So hey, hey, thank you for the follow as well. I'll make sure to follow you on Twitch as well. So thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. John used to be top 20 on PC, so just a heads up. He's nice, but then he gave up that lifestyle.
I did. I had to do some other stuff, but that's cool. I'm happy for you that you're gonna stream Fortnite. That's gonna be sick. There's a lot of great ways to get a lot of people there.
So hey, that is the end of the pod. Thank you for the Twitch viewer that came in and followed and came through just to say what's up. John, last words before we head out.
Last words. It's a long season. I'm excited to see who wins the tournament before the All-Star break. There's a lot of things we didn't touch on tonight that we're going to be touching on Thursdays when we go live normally. Phil's going away, but this is a great first pod, and I'm excited. You know what I mean? It's a great start to the year. Phil, what do you have to say?
Hey, NBA season is here. I'm just happy. Basketball is back. Hey, NHL is on, NBA is on, NFL is on. So if you're a sports lover, great time of year for you. So also before we head out, make sure you check out all our socials. We're posting stuff like game recaps, news reactions, etc., and a lot of other fun stuff. So make sure you tune in. We're live on all the audio platforms. If you miss our lives, make sure you give us whatever review system they have on the audio pods. We also go live on YouTube and Twitch. We're working on getting on Facebook back, but hey, it's a process. So yeah, thank you for all the love. Feel free to follow, continue on our journey. We're also live on all the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. That is the pod for tonight. Just a reminder, we will be uploading a recording, not a live, for NFL and our NFL Pick'ems this Thursday at 1 and 5, so make sure you tune in. And with that being said, we're going to hit you with the outro and our boy E. Loden with his song. Deuces.
Bob, did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer.
I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya, girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't wanna question it. Is it real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but it's really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.